Okay, children, we'll continue with exercise 8.2, question number 12 now. A sold a sofa set to B. Now, when A is selling something to B, for A it is the selling price and for B it is the cost price. And A is making a profit of 15%. Next, B is selling it to C. B is selling it to C. So, whatever is the SP of B, that becomes the cost price of C at a loss of 5%. Now, B is incurring a loss of 5%. C paid rupees 2622. Now when we say C paid rupees 2622, so this is the cost price for C, and whatever is the cost price for C, because C has purchased it from B, so that will be the SP of B, and you have to find how much did A pay for it, which means you have to find the cost price of A. So let's take the solution now. This question will start from B first, like we'll begin with B, information from B. Because they told that C has paid 2622, so whatever C has paid, whatever is the cost price for C, that will be the selling price for B, and whatever is the CP of B, that will be the SP of A. So we begin the question with SP of tape recorder. This is for B, that is rupees 2622. The loss is 5%, so we'll calculate the cost price, and the cost price we get as 2760 after putting the values in the formula. Now we'll go in this question in the reverse order. Now after B, we'll move on to A. The SP of sofa set for A, because whatever is the CP of B, it is the SP of A. So that is the CP of B, that is 2760. The profit is given as 15%, and the cost price SP into 100 plus P%, putting the values, we get the cost price as rupees 2400. So therefore we can say that A has paid 2400 for the sofa set. Try out question number 13 yourself. That's your homework again. It's exactly like your question number 12. Now moving on to question number 14. A fruit vendor is selling 5 oranges for rupees 4. SP of 5 oranges rupees 4. And the percentage of profit is given as 40%. You have to find CP of 1. You have to find SP of 1. And you have to find oranges bought and sold. How many were bought and how many were sold. And the profit is rupees 16. If the profit is rupees 16. Let's take the solution now. The solution begin with SP of 5 oranges is rupees 4. So therefore the SP of 1 orange will be 4 by 5, or if you want to change it to decimal form, that will be 0.80. The profit is given as 40%. So using the SP and the profit, we'll find out the cost price. If you use the SP of 1, you'll get CP of 1, and if you use SP of 5, you will get CP of 5. So that is your wish. What are you comfortable using here? So I am going to use here the SP of 1 orange, because for the first part we have to find CP of 1 orange. So SP into 100 upon 100 plus P%, SP into 100 by 100 plus P%, we get the cost price as 0.57. Or if someone wants to write the answer in a fractional form, that will be rupees 4 upon 7. That is your wish. You can take the fractional value also. So therefore CP of 1 orange, either the decimal one or the fraction one, right? Now second part, you have to find SP of 1. It's already calculated here, that is 0.80. Now they are saying how many oranges were bought and sold. So let the number of oranges be X. So SP of X oranges, like 1 orange we know it is 0.80, so X oranges will be 0.80X, and CP of X oranges will be 0.57X, because this is 1 and for X it will be 0.57X. Profit is given as rupees 16. Now profit is actually SP minus CP. So putting the value of profit, SP minus CP, and we get equation 16 is equal to 0.23, keeping X here and shifting 0.23 to the other side. There are 2 digits after the decimal, so putting 2 zeros in the numerator, and after the cutting and everything is done, because we cannot cut it further, so we are going to change it to decimals. We get it as 69.56. Now rounding off the decimal part, adding 1 here, so that approximately that will be 70 rupees. So we write down, therefore the number of oranges bought are 70. Number 15, find the number of bananas bought by a man. This is find the number of bananas bought by a man for rupees 50 if the gain is 25%, and this is the gain by selling 1 dozen bananas for rupees 25. Let's check the solution here. So first of all, we know that 1 dozen is 12. So SP of 12 bananas is rupees 25. Profit is 25%. Finding out the cost price. Formula is SP into 100 upon 100 plus P%. And after the entire cutting is done, we get the cost price of 1 dozen or the 12 bananas as rupees 20 using the box method. Now when the cost price is rupees 20, you bought 12 bananas, and if your cost price is rupees 50, let's just say we bought X number of bananas. Now the CP is more, so obviously you must have bought more bananas, which means it's a question of direct variation. Cross multiply 20 into X is equal to 12 into 50. The value of X is 30, so we can say that number of bananas bought is equal to 30. Now let's move on to question number 16. The selling price of 8 article is same as the CP of 10 article. That's the only information given in the question. We have to find the profit or the loss percent. So we have only one line given, that SP of 8 article is same as CP of 10 article. So let the cost price of one article be 100, or you can also go for X. That is your wish. So CP of 10 articles, because that's what information we have, how many articles. That is 10 articles will be 10 into 100, which is 10,000, and if someone is going for X, that will be 10X. SP of 8 article is same. That means we can say that SP of 8 articles is also 1000 rupees. So SP of 10 articles will be 1000 upon 8 multiplied by 10, which is 1250. Now here you can find out SP of 10 articles, or you can also find out SP of 1 article. That is your wish. The profit is, because SP is more, so the profit is SP minus CP. That is 1250 minus 1000, which is 250 rupees. And the percentage of profit is P by CP into 100, which is 25%. Now if someone is not interested to find the SP of 10 articles, for this line we can also find SP of 1 article. And SP of 1 article will be 8 articles is 1000. So 1 article will be 1000 by 8, which is rupees 125. Now compare your CP of 1 and your SP of 1, and the profit will be SP minus CP, that is 125 minus 100, and you will get the profit as 25 rupees. And using the same thing, we'll find out the percentage of profit, P by CP into 100, that is 25 by CP into 100, and we get the percentage of profit as 25%. So in both the cases, you'll notice that your answer is same only. And why we are finding 1? Because we need to have a common number. We can have for 10, 10, or we can have for 1 and 1. So that is your wish. Whichever way you are comfortable in, you can do that. Now this exercise is also over. For this exercise, these questions we have not done, you can consider them as your homework: 3, 5, 10, 13 and 17. Thank you.